word, powerful. Have you ever found yourself standing on the edge of the unknown, where every step forward feels like a leap of faith? Imagine, soul traveler, being thrust into a moment that forever alters the very fabric of your existence. This is the story of how one person's near-death experience unveiled profound truths about life, faith, and the unseen forces that guide us. It was an ordinary afternoon when everything changed. The sky was a clear, brilliant blue, and the air carried the scent of blooming flowers and fresh earth. Sarah had always found solace in the simplicity of nature, often taking long walks through the nearby forest to clear her mind and reconnect with her inner self. On that particular day, however, her peaceful retreat was abruptly interrupted. As Sarah navigated a familiar trail, her mind wandered to the challenges she faced at work and the mounting pressures of daily life. Lost in thought, she didn't notice the fallen branch lying directly in her path. In an instant, her foot caught, and she tumbled forward, the world spinning around her in a blur of motion and sound. Time seemed to stretch and compress simultaneously, creating a disorienting chaos that overwhelmed her senses. When the fall finally ceased, Sarah found herself suspended in a state of profound stillness. Her body lay on the forest floor, seemingly lifeless. Yet, she felt an undeniable sense of awareness coursing through her being. The world around her faded into a soft, ethereal glow, and a calm silence enveloped her soul. It was in this liminal space between life and death that her true journey began. A presence emerged from the radiant light, its form both comforting and awe-inspiring. This divine figure radiated a gentle, unwavering warmth that enveloped Sarah, filling her with an indescribable sense of peace. The figure's eyes held the wisdom of countless lifetimes, and its voice resonated with a soothing authority that transcended human understanding. "Welcome, Sarah," the divine figure spoke, its tone both compassionate and commanding. "You have been granted a glimpse beyond the veil, a chance to understand the deeper truths of your existence." Sarah felt an overwhelming mix of emotions: fear, curiosity, and a profound sense of wonder. Yet there was no room for panic in this sacred space. Instead, she felt an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. "What is this place?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling with both uncertainty and hope. "This is the threshold between your physical life and the eternal realm," the divine figure replied. "Here, you will witness the truths that lie beyond a mortal coil, truths that can set you free from the illusions that bind you." As Sarah listened, the divine figure began to reveal visions of her life, not as a series of isolated events, but as interconnected moments shaped by deeper spiritual forces. She saw her relationships, her struggles, and her triumphs, all woven together in a tapestry of purpose and meaning. Each experience, whether joyous or painful, was a stepping stone on her path toward enlightenment and self-realization. Have you ever wondered why certain moments in your life felt more significant than others? The figure asked gently. Or why you felt an inexplicable pull towards faith and community? Sarah nodded, tears welling in her eyes as the weight of the divine wisdom pressed upon her heart. "Yes," she whispered. "I have often felt that there's more to life than what I can see or touch." "Indeed," the divine figure affirmed. "Life is a journey of the soul, a continuous process of growth and evolution. The challenges you face are not mere coincidences, but opportunities for spiritual development. By understanding this, you can align yourself with the harmonious rhythms of the cosmos and unlock your true potential." As the divine figure spoke, Sarah felt a transformation taking place within her. The chaos of her earthly worries began to dissolve, replaced by a profound sense of clarity and purpose. She realized that her struggles were not signs of weakness, but catalysts for her spiritual awakening. The divine guidance she received illuminated the path she needed to take, guiding her toward a life of deeper faith, stronger community bonds, and greater personal fulfillment. Can you imagine, the figure continued, what it would mean to live with this awareness, to see beyond the superficial layers of existence and connect with the divine essence within yourself and others? Sarah envisioned a life where every action was infused with intention and every relationship was nurtured with compassion and understanding. She saw herself building strong, supportive communities that fostered spiritual growth and mutual respect. She imagined developing practical skills that not only served her, but also empowered those around her, creating a ripple effect of positive change. But how, Sarah asked, her voice filled with both hope and uncertainty. How can I prepare for the challenges ahead and stay true to this path? The key lies in faith, discernment, and community, the divine figure explained. Strengthen your connection with the divine through prayer, meditation, and reflection. Build communities of like-minded individuals who support and uplift each other. Develop practical skills that promote self-sufficiency and resilience, ensuring that you are prepared for whatever lies ahead. Sarah felt a surge of determination as the divine figure imparted these essential truths. She understood that the path to spiritual preparedness was not a solitary endeavor, but a collective journey. By aligning her life with these divine principles, she could navigate the complexities of the modern world with grace and purpose, staying true to her spiritual aspirations amidst the distractions and deceptions of technological advancements. As the vision began to fade, Sarah felt a deep sense of gratitude and resolve. She knew that her near-death experience was not an end but a beginning, a catalyst for profound transformation and spiritual awakening. The divine wisdom she had received would guide her as she returned to her physical life, ready to embrace the truths that would set her free. The serene stillness that followed Sarah's initial encounter with the divine figure was soon replaced by a gentle, yet compelling presence, urging her to delve deeper into the mysteries that awaited her. As she stood at the threshold between life and the afterlife, the divine figure extended a hand, inviting her to witness the visions that would illuminate the path ahead. "Come, Sarah," the divine figure intoned softly, its voice a harmonious blend of compassion and authority. "There is much you need to understand about the future and the choices that lie before humanity." Sarah felt a subtle pull, a magnetic force guiding her into the luminous expanse beyond her physical form. As she followed, the world around her began to transform. The ethereal light intensified, revealing a panorama of a technologically advanced society, shimmering with promise, yet shadowed by impending challenges. They knew Axis body's got a way to go. In the heart of this vision stood towering skyscrapers adorned with holographic displays, their surfaces pulsating with vibrant colors and intricate patterns of sacred geometry. The streets below were teeming with people, their lives seamlessly integrated with advanced technology. Smartphones, once mere tools of communication, had evolved into omnipresent devices that monitored every aspect of existence, from health and productivity to personal beliefs and behaviors. Sarah watched in awe and unease as society embraced these innovations with fervor. The promise of convenience, security, and enhanced connectivity seemed irresistible, drawing individuals into a collective embrace of technological dependence. Yet beneath the surface of this utopian facade lay a subtle and insidious shift, an erosion of spiritual awareness and personal autonomy. The divine figure guided Sarah's gaze to a particular emblem that had become ubiquitous across the landscape, the mark of the beast. Initially perceived as a symbol of progress and unity, it gradually revealed its true nature, a tool of control and conformity. The mark was not merely a physical identifier, but a gateway to a pervasive surveillance system, linking every individual to a central authority that dictated not only actions, but also thoughts and beliefs. Sarah felt a chill run down her spine as she observed the consequences of accepting the mark. Communities that once thrived on mutual support and spiritual connections were now fragmented, their bonds weakened by the relentless pursuit of technological advancement. The sacred spaces that had once provided solace and enlightenment were overshadowed by the omnipresent glow of screens and devices, drawing people away from introspection and spiritual growth. The divine figure's voice resonated through the vision, carrying a message of caution and revelation. This is the path society is treading, Sarah. The allure of convenience and security often blinds us to the subtle sacrifices we make in the process. The mark of the beast represents not just a technological advancement, but a profound shift in our collective consciousness, a shift that can lead to spiritual desolation if left unchecked. As Sarah absorbed these profound truths, the vision shifted to reveal the stark consequences of widespread acceptance of the mark. She witnessed individuals losing their sense of self, their identity subsumed by the demands of an interconnected but impersonal system. The very essence of humanity, its creativity, resilience, and capacity for love, was being stifled by the overwhelming dominance of technology. In another part of the vision, Sarah saw a once thriving community transformed into a sterile, mechanized environment. The vibrant colors of sacred geometry had faded, replaced by monochromatic tones that mirrored the cold efficiency of machines. People moved in synchronized patterns, their actions dictated by algorithms rather than spontaneity and emotional depth that defined the human experience. The divine figure continued, its voice now tinged with both sorrow and urgency. The acceptance of such technology without discernment leads to a disconnection from our spiritual roots. It is not the technology itself that is inherently evil, but the lack of spiritual preparedness and the failure to maintain our connection with the divine. Without this balance, we risk losing the very essence of what makes us human. Sarah felt a deep sense of responsibility settle upon her shoulders. The weight of the vision pressed upon her, highlighting the delicate balance between progress and spiritual integrity. She realized that the future depicted was not set in stone, but was a reflection of the choices and values that society upheld. As the vision began to fade, Sarah found herself back in the sacred space with the divine figure. The ethereal light softened, and the presence around her felt both reassuring and commanding. "What can I do?" Sarah asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "How can I help prevent this future from becoming our reality?" "Yes." The divine figure smiled gently, its eyes filled with unwavering faith. "You must become a beacon of spiritual awareness and resilience. Strengthen your faith, build strong communities grounded in love and mutual support, and cultivate practical skills that promote self-sufficiency and independence from over-reliance on technology. By embodying these virtues, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can alter the course of society." Sarah nodded, feeling a surge of determination and hope. She understood that her journey was not just about her own spiritual growth, but also about fostering a collective awakening that could guide humanity back to its divine essence. As the divine figure prepared to reveal the next set of revelations, Sarah felt a sense of anticipation and resolve. The path ahead was clear, yet fraught with challenges. But she knew that with faith, discernment, and community, she could navigate the complexities of the modern world while staying true to her spiritual foundation. Her final, emotionally charged reflection lingered in the air. "Remember, Sarah, the choices you make today shape the world of tomorrow. Embrace the wisdom you have gained, and let it guide you toward a future where technology serves humanity's highest aspirations rather than its deepest fears." With these words echoing in her heart, Sarah felt the vision dissolve, leaving her with a profound sense of purpose and an unwavering commitment to uphold the spiritual truths she had uncovered. Sarah stood once more in the luminous threshold, the divine figure's presence still warm and reassuring. The vision she had witnessed in her near-death experience had planted seeds of profound understanding within her soul. Yet, as she felt the weight of her newfound wisdom, the divine figure beckoned her to delve deeper into the unfolding mysteries that awaited her. Sarah, the divine figure began, its voice a soothing balm to her weary spirit. There is more you must see, more you must understand about the path humanity is treading. The mark you have seen is not merely a symbol of technological advancement, but a subtle deception that will test the very foundations of faith and truth. As Sarah nodded, the scene around them began to shift once again. This time, she found herself amidst a bustling metropolis, a cityscape where towering skyscrapers pierced the heavens and streets thrummed with the relentless energy of progress. The air was thick with the hum of machinery and the glow of holographic advertisements, each promising a better, more connected future. At first glance, everything seemed perfect. Technology had seamlessly integrated into every facet of life, offering conveniences that once seemed unimaginable. Personal assistance, anticipated needs, transportation was swift and efficient, and communication bridged distances instantaneously. The allure of this advanced society was undeniable. Its promises of security, convenience, and prosperity drawing people into its embrace. Sarah observed as individuals, young and old, eagerly adopted the latest innovations. The mark of the beast, subtle and almost invisible, had become a ubiquitous symbol, integrated into devices, embedded in everyday objects, and even adorning clothing. It promised unparalleled connectivity and control, offering a sense of belonging and participation in the technological marvels that define this new age. But as Sarah delved deeper into the vision, she began to perceive the subtle undercurrents of deception that lay beneath the surface of this seemingly utopian world. The divine figure guided her attention to the pervasive surveillance systems, the algorithms that monitored behavior, and the insidious ways in which personal freedoms were being eroded under the guise of progress. Have you ever wondered why these advancements, while beneficial, also come with strings attached? The divine figure asked gently. What would happen if convenience became a tool for control and security a means of restriction? Sarah watched as the city's inhabitants, entranced by the promises of technology, began to lose sight of their individual identities and spiritual connections. The sacred spaces that once nurtured community and introspection were now overshadowed by the omnipresent glow of screens and devices, drawing people away from meaningful interactions and self-reflection. The divine figure continued, its tone filled with both sorrow and urgency. The mark is designed to be alluring, to offer everything society desires, while subtly eroding the very essence of what makes us human. It is a test of faith, a challenge to remain true to your spiritual convictions amidst the seduction of convenience and the illusion of perfection. Sarah felt a pang of sadness as she witnessed families and friends becoming more isolated, their relationships mediated by technology rather than genuine human connection. The communal bonds that once held societies together were weakening, replaced by a superficial sense of unity fostered by shared technological experiences. Can you imagine? The divine figure prompted. The consequences of widespread acceptance without discernment? What would happen if faith and spiritual awareness were sacrificed on the altar of progress? Sarah pondered these questions, feeling the weight of their implications. She realized that the gradual acceptance of the mark was not merely a societal shift, but a profound spiritual crisis. The allure of technological advancements was drawing humanity away from the divine truths that had sustained civilizations for millennia, creating a chasm between the material and the spiritual. As the vision unfolded, Sarah saw individuals struggling with a loss of purpose and meaning. The relentless pursuit of technological mastery had left many feeling empty and disconnected, their souls yearning for the deeper fulfillment that only spiritual awareness could provide. The divine figure's message was clear. Without spiritual preparedness, humanity risks losing its connection to the divine, succumbing to the very deceptions that promise to elevate it. Have you ever felt that something is missing, even in moments of great achievement? The divine figure asked softly. What would it take to see beyond the surface and recognized the true cost of these advancements. Sarah nodded, tears welling in her eyes as the realization dawned upon her. The divine guidance she had received was not just about personal growth, but about safeguarding the collective spiritual well-being of humanity. She understood that her role was not only to transform herself, but also to inspire and uplift those around her, fostering a community grounded in faith and resilience. The divine figure's presence remained steadfast, its eyes reflecting the depth of ancient wisdom. The deception lies not in the technology itself, but in the lack of spiritual discernment. It is through faith, community, and spiritual preparedness that you can navigate these challenges and protect the sanctity of your soul. Sarah felt a surge of determination as the divine figure imparted these vital truths. She realized that the path ahead required a delicate balance, embracing the benefits of technology while remaining vigilant against its potential to deceive and control. By strengthening her faith, building strong communities, and cultivating practical skills, she could create a foundation of resilience and spiritual awareness that would withstand the encroaching challenges of the future. As the vision began to fade, Sarah found herself back in the sacred threshold, the divine figure's presence still resonating within her. The emotional weight of the revelations pressed upon her heart, yet it was tempered by a profound sense of hope and purpose. She knew that the journey was far from over, that the challenges of deception and spiritual testing were only beginning. But she also understood that she was not alone. The divine figure offered one final reflection before withdrawing its presence. Remember, Sarah, the choices you make today shape the spiritual landscape of tomorrow. Embrace the wisdom you have gained, and let it guide you in building a future where technology serves humanity's highest aspirations rather than its deepest fears. These words echoing in her soul, Sarah felt a renewed sense of clarity and resolve. The path ahead was fraught with challenges, but she was equipped with the divine wisdom and spiritual strength needed to navigate them. She knew that her journey was not just about avoiding deception, but about fostering a deeper connection with the divine and inspiring others to do the same. As the vision dissolved into the ethereal light, Sarah felt a profound sense of gratitude and responsibility. She was now more committed than ever to uphold the spiritual truths she had uncovered, ready to face the deception and subtlety of the mark with faith, discernment, and unwavering conviction. Sarah felt the weight of the divine revelation settling deeply within her heart. The visions of a future dominated by subtle deception and the pervasive influence of the mark of the beast had left her with a profound sense of urgency and responsibility. As she stood, once again, in the luminous threshold, the divine figure's presence was both comforting and commanding, radiating wisdom that seemed to transcend time itself. "Sarah," the divine figure began, its voice a soothing melody that resonated with the very core of her being, "the knowledge you have received is not solely for your transformation, but for the betterment of all. To navigate the challenges ahead, you must cultivate both your spiritual strength and practical preparedness." Sarah nodded, feeling a surge of determination rise within her. "What are we talking about, Spider?" she asked, her voice steady yet filled with anticipation. The divine figure extended a hand, and a vibrant mandala materialized before them, its intricate patterns swirling with sacred geometry. "Start with your spiritual growth," it advised gently. "Deepen your connection with the divine through prayer, meditation, and reflection. These practices will fortify your spirit, providing clarity and resilience in times of uncertainty." Sarah closed her eyes, allowing the serene energy of the mandala to envelop her. She envisioned herself in a quiet sanctuary, the air filled with the gentle hum of sacred chants and the soft glow of candlelight. As she meditated, a sense of peace washed over her, anchoring her amidst the chaos of the outside world. She realized that spiritual preparedness was not a solitary endeavor, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Next, the divine figure continued. Focus on building strong, supportive communities. In the face of adversity, it is the bonds we forge with others that provide the foundation for collective strength and resilience. Sarah imagined herself surrounded by a circle of like-minded individuals, each person contributing their unique strengths and talents to the group. They shared stories, offered support, and worked together to create a network of mutual aid and encouragement. She understood that fostering a sense of community was essential in resisting the isolating effects of technological overreach and maintaining a united front grounded in faith and compassion. Additionally, the divine figure said, practical preparation is crucial. Equip yourself with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive independently. Develop self-sufficiency through learning sustainable practices such as gardening, basic first aid, and resource management. These skills will not only enhance your personal resilience, but also empower those around you. Sarah felt a newfound sense of purpose as she contemplated the importance of practical preparedness. She envisioned herself tending to a flourishing garden, her hands nurturing the soil and her heart connecting with the earth. She saw herself learning to heal and support others in times of need. Her actions guided by both wisdom and compassion. Practical skills, she realized, were the tangible expressions of her spiritual convictions, bridging the gap between belief and action. As the divine figure imparted these essential lessons, Sarah reflected on the delicate balance between faith and practicality. She understood that true preparedness encompassed both the inner strength cultivated through spiritual practices and the external resilience built through community and practical skills. This holistic approach would enable her to navigate the complexities of the future with grace and intention. Can you imagine? The divine figure prompted softly. A world where individuals are spiritually grounded, communities are tightly knit, and practical skills are widely shared. What would such a world look like, and how would it differ from the one you have seen in your visions? Sarah pondered the question, envisioning a society where technology served humanity's highest aspirations rather than its deepest fears. In this world, people lived in harmony with both the divine and the natural, embracing progress without sacrificing their spiritual integrity. Communities thrived on mutual support and shared knowledge, fostering environments where individuals could grow and flourish together. The divine figure's gaze held a mixture of hope and solemnity. This is the path you must advocate for, Sarah. Encourage others to embark on their own journeys of spiritual and practical preparedness. Share the wisdom you have received and inspire those around you to build a future grounded in faith, community, and resilience. Sarah felt a profound sense of responsibility settle upon her shoulders. She knew that her mission extended beyond her own transformation and was about igniting a spark of awareness and action within others. The lessons she had learned were not meant to remain confined to her soul, but to be shared, creating a ripple effect that could alter the course of society. As she absorbed these truths, Sarah experienced an emotional transformation. The fear and uncertainty that had once clouded her vision were replaced by a steadfast resolve and an unwavering faith in the power of collective spiritual and practical preparedness. She realized that by embracing these principles, she could contribute to a movement that would safeguard humanity's spiritual essence amidst the encroaching challenges of the technological age. The divine figure's presence grew more radiant, signaling the nearing end of their encounter. Remember, Sarah, it spoke with general authority, the journey of preparation is ongoing. Continue to nurture your spirit, strengthen your communities, and develop your practical skills. In doing so, you not only protect yourself, but also become a beacon of hope and guidance for others. So, Eric, Sarah felt a deep sense of peace and clarity as the divine figure began to fade, its final words echoing within her heart. She knew that the path ahead was fraught with challenges, but she was now equipped with the spiritual insights and practical tools necessary to face them. The divine guidance she had received was a source of strength and inspiration, empowering her to take meaningful action in her life and the lives of those around her. As the ethereal light dissipated, Sarah found herself back in the sacred threshold, the lessons of spiritual and practical preparedness firmly embedded in her consciousness. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination, ready to embark on the next phase of her journey, one that would involve sharing these invaluable lessons with the world. A final emotionally charged reflection lingered in the air. How will you cultivate your spirit, build your community, and prepare practically for the challenges that lie ahead? What steps will you take today to align your life with these timeless truths and contribute to a more harmonious and resilient future? With these questions resonating in her soul, Sarah stepped forward, her heart illuminated by the divine wisdom she had received. She was ready to embrace her role as a guide and a beacon of hope, committed to fostering a world where faith, community, and practical preparedness stood as pillars of strength against the tides of deception and technological encroachment. Sarah stood once again at the luminous threshold, the divine figure's presence still radiating warmth and wisdom. The journey through her near-death experience had transformed her, unveiling profound truths about life, faith, and the unseen forces that shape our existence. Yet, there was one final revelation awaiting her, a message that would cement her renewed mission and illuminate the path ahead with hope and faith. "Sarah," the divine figure began, its voice imbued with a gentle authority that resonated deep within her soul. "You have witnessed the shadows that loom over our future, the subtle deceptions that seek to erode our spiritual foundations. But amidst these challenges, there lies an eternal spark of hope, a beacon that can guide humanity back to its divine essence." Sarah felt a surge of anticipation as the figure's words enveloped her. The ethereal light around her seemed to pulse with renewed energy, casting intricate patterns of sacred geometry that danced gracefully across the celestial expanse. She knew that this final message was the culmination of her transformative journey, a revelation that would empower her to embrace her role as a beacon of hope and renewal. "Have you ever wondered," the divine figure continued, "what lies beyond the darkness? What sustains the light that flickers within each of us, even in the bleakest of times?" Sarah pondered the question, her heart swelling with a sense of purpose. "I have," she replied softly. "I felt it, glimmer of something greater, something that transcends the chaos and confusion of the world." The divine figure nodded, a serene smile gracing its features. "That glimmer is the essence of your faith, the unyielding light that can pierce through the deepest shadows. It is this light that will not only sustain you, but also inspire others to seek the truth and embrace their spiritual journey." As Sarah listened, the scene around them began to shift once more. She found herself standing beneath a vast, star-studded sky, each constellation a testament to the infinite possibilities that lie within and beyond us. The sacred geometric patterns that adorned the heavens mirrored the intricate designs within her own soul, reinforcing the profound connection between her spirit and the divine cosmos. "Imagine," the divine figure whispered, "a world where every individual recognizes their inherent connection to the divine. A world where faith, community, and practical preparedness are the pillars that support our collective existence. In such a world, technology serves humanity's highest aspirations, fostering harmony and enlightenment rather than division and control." Sarah envisioned this harmonious future, a stark contrast to the dystopian visions she had previously encountered. She saw communities thriving on mutual support and spiritual growth, individuals cultivating their inner strength while contributing to the well-being of others. Technology, integrated thoughtfully, enhanced human connection and spiritual awareness, creating a balanced and enlightened society. "But how?" Sarah asked, her voice filled with both hope and uncertainty. "How can we achieve such a balance in a world that seems increasingly driven by technological advancement and superficial connections. The divine figure placed a comforting hand on her shoulder, its touch radiating warmth and reassurance. The path begins with you, Sarah. By embodying the virtues of compassion, wisdom, and strength, you become a living testament to the transformative power of faith and community. Share the lessons you have learned, inspire others to cultivate their spiritual growth, and build strong, supportive communities that can withstand the challenges ahead. Sarah felt a deep sense of clarity and resolve. She understood that her mission was not just to transform herself, but to ignite a spark of awareness and action within others. The divine figure's message was clear. Through faith, discernment, and collective effort, humanity could navigate the complexities of the modern world while staying true to its spiritual essence. Can you imagine, the divine figure prompted, the profound impact of a community united in faith and purpose? How such unity can create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond individual efforts? Sarah nodded, her heart swelling with determination. She saw herself leading gatherings of like-minded individuals, fostering environments where spiritual practices were nurtured and practical skills were shared. Together, they built a resilient network that not only supported each other, but also extended their influence outward, inspiring others to embrace their spiritual journeys and contribute to the common good. As the divine figure spoke, Sarah felt an overwhelming sense of hope and empowerment. The challenges ahead were daunting, but the possibility of revival and salvation through collective spiritual awakening was a beacon that guided her forward. She realized that even as the world grew darker, the light of faith and community could illuminate the path toward a brighter, more harmonious future. The divine figure's eyes shimmered with profound compassion. Remember, Sarah, even in the darkest of times, the light within you can guide others toward the truth. Your mission is one of love, resilience, and unwavering faith. By embracing these principles, you not only transform your own life, but also contribute to the salvation of those around you. Sarah felt a surge of gratitude and purpose as the divine figure began to fade, its final words echoing within her heart. Embrace the eternal dance of angels. Let your faith be your guide, and your actions be the testament to a world reborn through love and spiritual awakening. As the ethereal light dissipated, Sarah found herself back in the earthly realm, the forest trail now bathed in the soft glow of twilight. The sounds of nature enveloped her, a stark contrast to the bustling metropolis she had witnessed in her visions. She felt a renewed sense of mission and clarity, her heart alight with the divine wisdom she had received, he said. Sarah walked forward with a newfound sense of purpose, each step a testament to her commitment to embody the virtues she had learned. She envisioned herself leading by example, inspiring others to seek spiritual growth and build supportive communities. She understood that her journey was just beginning, that the challenges of the future would test her faith and resolve, but she was confident in the divine guidance that now illuminated her path. She ventured deeper into the twilight-lit forest. Sarah felt a profound sense of peace and clarity. The stars above twinkled with sacred geometric patterns, reminding her of the eternal connection she shared with the divine cosmos. She knew that while the world may grow darker, the light of faith and community would always hold the promise of revival and salvation. A final emotionally charged reflection lingered in her heart. How will you embody the virtues of compassion, wisdom, and strength in your own life? What steps will you take to build and nurture communities grounded in faith and mutual support? How will you ensure that technology serves your highest aspirations rather than undermining your spiritual essences? With these questions resonating within her, Sarah continued her journey, her spirit uplifted by the divine message of hope and renewal. She was ready to face the challenges ahead, armed with the wisdom and faith that would guide her toward a life of purpose and fulfillment.